Just getting started. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors.
And off we go from Lambeau.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On play action, it's Rodgers. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again with Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
And Crosby puts it through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Great effort by Ted Hendricks defensively.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On the right side, open is Gesicki. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Out to his left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
2nd and 8.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Alvin Kamara, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 36-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's the big man Dillon with it. Powering his way forward.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
They'll run here with Dillon.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
A.J. Dillon.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Mahomes' throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Finding some room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back to Dillon on 1st down. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On the handoff, Dillon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Cook. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open. And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. On 2nd down, Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the 2nd half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Reggie Wayne there to make the grab. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say,
touchdown, Packers! A.J. Dillon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They'll try and throw for it.
And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Mahomes to throw it.
Steps away.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple of plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Mahomes will throw.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One final try for Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a low-scoring score